Good evening, fans of Link to the Past Randomizer. It is the Go Mode Tournament Mentor Go Mode Podcast. I'm already screwing it up, Mocha. I'm supposed to be the professional here. It is the Go Mode Podcast Link to the Past Randomizer Mentor Tournament. We are into the first round of the brackets. We're talking Gold Sword bracket right now. Is our match tonight is Floyd versus greycorvid. My name is DJDarkwingD. Joined by my partner in crime, my buddy, Mocha Jones 10. How's it going, man?
Man, it's going amazing. I'm so ready for tonight. After all these close races this week in brackets, which this is week 1 of brackets, do or die this week, or just do or you don't play in the tournament anymore. So I'm excited for this. I'm ready for another close race.
Yeah, we had, good Lord, the match that we saw just before this was decided by about a minute, decided by silver arrows, both of them finishing in under an hour and a half. We've seen so many crazy seeds this week, whether it is a accidental all dungeons, whether it's a jet seed. I'm excited to see what these two do tonight as we have our number 2 seed Floyd and our number 15 seed greycorvid with some great mentors as well, gammachuu and freddeh.
Oh, yes. And since this is Gold Sword, this is the best of the best in this tournament. And we are off. We are in standard mode. Or not standard. We're in open mode. I'm messing up too here. Which means that we are having early map check, which it looked like Hera and Eastern were both red crystals. And we had a pendant in desert. But this is open.
It is definitely open. Awesome, really awesome to see the bomb starting off as well, and then right away Floyd as well gets the full magic refill, but just a single rupee for the tree pull.
Yeah, that's kind of not what you want to see early on the tree pull, but maybe we'll get some money here. Hey, like I said, $50 right there. But we want to kind of see some money, either money or bombs, money, especially early on, so we can get
and there's another 50
for bottle vendor right there.
Yeah, that is really awesome to see. The way this is going already, I honestly kind of suspect that we'll be seeing a bottle as well as the flute and just get the whole Kakariko in one fell swoop.
That'd be very nice. And we see that there's a map in Sanctuary, which means that there are still all the items in Escape.
Oro, I don't think the greycorvid actually saw what it was. They actually went ahead and threw the sign and then went south and around the bottom side. So I don't think they actually saw what the drop was.
So we see nobody heading up towards Lumberjack, going on into the Lost Woods. We'll see what we get here in a sec, which we have a piece of heart. So a little love early on.
Yeah, as far as the Lumberjack goes, like that's something that I've seen a lot of mentors trying to break people of doing so early. You don't know if you even have to do Aga just yet. You don't have the boot, so it doesn't matter if you could do it just yet. So maybe save it a little bit later and loop in some other things with it.
Yeah, I've started doing that just randomly on my own, in which it's helped out a lot. And like you said, this is a mentor tournament. This means that each of these runners have mentors. As you mentioned, gammachuu and freddeh are mentors for these runners. And they are here for this week and the next week in brackets.
Yeah, next week I believe is open mode, or excuse me, is standard mode with a mentor, and that's going to be the final mentor week. And as we see the first hook shot, there's the flute. Let's see a bottle as well and finish it out.
Man, you're clairvoyant here right now so far with that flute call.
Let's get a jet seed, boys and people.
We've already had one today, so let's have another. Why not?
Like an hour and 23-minute seed. It was so ridiculous. No, so far, I mean, Kakariko has been pretty awesome so far. Nothing really in the Lost Woods, and still what about 7 or 8 checks to go.
Yeah, we'll see. That hook shot's gonna pay off soon. I'll just feel it. Especially if you find gloves and lamp. That's pretty much all a Death Mountain that we have to our disposal.
I mean, to be honest, at this point, with the way these runners are, if they wanted to, they could probably grab the old man in the dark room. They've already got the hook shot, they've got the flute, they've got the Death Mountain access. Maybe get a hammer or a mirror so that they can actually head up to Tower of Hera.
Let's get those 07s in chat. We also did pick up an ether medallion. Who knows if we'll need that? We don't know if we need to go into Mystery Mire or into T-Rock. But if we do, that could be the medallion for it.
I've been pretty good at calling stuff already for this game, so I'm going to say Mire is a crystal and T-Rock is a pendant. We'll see how that works.
So you're saying we're not going to need both rods tonight. Is that what I'm hearing?
No Ice Rod hunt. But I probably have just pulled out a Commentator's Curse card and screwed it over.
Well, that just means more gameplay for the audience, correct?
Hey, and us. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. Both of them as well are out of money. As we see, greycorvid is going to go ahead and grab the bombs. Another 300 rupees right there as well. Might see Floyd kind of double back and grab some bombs. Yeah, he's headed over there right now. That 3-pack is nice to start off, but that only gets you through Kakariko. That's not going to get you into Mini Moldorm Cave. That's not going to get you into Ice Rod Cave as well.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. We can use the ether medallion. Well, we can't use it right now because we don't have a sword. But if we wanted to, we can use that ether medallion on those Mini Moldorms to take them out. Am I mistaken? Probably.
I thought it was Quake that you could use on them, or Bombos. Dude, I suck at the game. Like, don't ask me. And arrows on Race game, and they're going to flute away to 7.
Yeah, that's a great thing about having flute. It's that once you activate it, you can just fly off from race game. You can just check it. If it's nothing, then you just go. You just leave and go.
You know, it's not so bad now that they have the the save and quit lag was taken out, but still even quicker, and that's kind of the name of the game. So,
I mean, this is a speed run, so why not maximize what you're doing? And Lumaga is confirming that Ether will take him out, but you still need a sword.
Yeah, we're just about to point that out. Thank you, Lumaga. We appreciate it. He was my mentor week 4.
Oh, yeah. Week 4.
No, week 5 is the one you'd hate me for.
I know, but still, it led you to that week.
Good times.
But we do have a hook. We do have hookshot, which helps with Mini Moldorms.
Yeah, I mean, just being able to stand in the middle there, go back and forth, it's always really, really great to see. There's the bottle as well. A couple of big 20s helping him out, getting him pretty close to Zora money, but I don't think we'll be heading up there that early.
I'm curious if we'll see a flute test to 6 or if we'll see a flute back to CAC. Or 8, rather.
I mean, it's actually a good idea. I like what they're doing here. We'll see if greycorvid is going to be doing the same thing. No, they are actually going to go up to Ice Rod Cave. And it kind of doesn't really matter which one you're going to do first, because you're going to hit Ice Rod Cave, you're going to hit Extra Life Kid, and you're going to go ahead and flute to 6 as well. Actually, no, just going straight to the mountain. Because you could go over, see what's on Desert Ledge, see what's in Agina, and you're not going to be losing really any time.
So this is interesting that Floyd is already going up the mountain. Like I said earlier, you do have hookshot, so you could do the mountain.
Well,
So
yeah, you're
that
going to get 6 checks out of that. You're going to see what's on the floating island. 7, actually, if you're going to be able to go inside to Spectacle Rock here. As we see, the first sword is mirror locked.
oh, that's nice, and just bombs on the inside. So yeah, so we're gonna need a mirror for that sword.
And it's not bad though. That is some pretty great information to have in case you do get the mirror, in case you get some type of weapon that you can beat Moldorm with. Immediately, knowing that you are going to have to wait for the mirror, but getting that information is going to immediately let you know that you can get inside, you can defeat Moldorm, and get your first red crystal.
Yes, and we have greycorvid actually going ahead and doing the dark mountain, trying to get the old man, rescue him, take him back to his cave, see what he has. He has a gift for us for taking him back.
And there's a glove as well.
Already going up the mountain is paying off.
Still, what, 6 more checks to go at least. So we'll see what else we'll be able to find.
And there's a book. And a fire rod.
And a hammer.
Oh
So
my word.
we don't need that sword. We can go over to Hera now. And it looks like that's what Floyd. Okay, Floyd would be going this way anyways. Probably just to at least check out Spiral Cave, but wouldn't doubt that they're going to head straight on over there, and then maybe come back this way and pick that up. Pick up Spiral Cave.
Yeah, I can see Floyd actually going ahead and just going straight to Hera just to avoid climbing back up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See, what I would do is do the other way around, but that's why I'm not in the gold sword bracket.
And Lamanga asking a good question. Do you do desert? I mean, it's a pendant, but it's also green pendant. So that could be something they could do after. Well, also depending on what they get inside Hera.
You know what I think a good option is to just go ahead and flute to 6 and check what the desert ledge is at least. And then maybe head on over to Agina's cage and finish that out. But you're gonna see what it is, and if it's anything, you're gonna be able to jump right inside and grab it.
Hey Darkwing, do you think we'll get a bootsless Hera pot today?
Probably. I guess not, because Floyd's just going straight upstairs. Bootsless I think is so much easier.
Yeah, oddly enough, I find it a little bit easier as well. But I don't know if Floyd is just not comfortable with it. But it was an option there just to avoid going up and going all through all those screen transitions.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you because Discord decided to be Discord.
Is Discord broken again?
It's a Friday night. Of course Discord is going to be broken. Okay, I think I'm back. No, it's... Mocha, this call's on you, bro.
All right, I can hear Darkwing in chat. I don't know if chat can hear Darkwing. I hear Darkwing. But we have Floyd getting his first item in Hera, which is just 300 rupees. I mean, it's money, so we'll be able to get Zora pretty easy. We'll also have enough money for Kiki the Extortionist if we have to do a pod. Well, actually, no matter what pod it is, we'll probably have to go in there because it's so idle dense. And Floyd making a hammer Moldorm looks so easy. Getting that, oh no. the second item of Hera is in the basement. So
Well,
we're gonna have to go to the basement to get that second item.
they do
Which
have fire rod though.
we do have fire rod, so that's gonna make it all right. But that means that we're gonna have a coffee break here.
Today's coffee break is brought to you by the Go Mode Podcast. New episodes every other Wednesday. Make sure to join the Discord.
Yes, and we had a special treat with the last week. We had a Tuesday dainty interject. I wonder if we'll have a Tuesday giraffe this week.
Hey, by the way, real quick, great job by greycorvid getting that Herapot first try.
Yes, and that will save them a little bit of time just because that was skipping all those screen transitions and going ahead getting all the way up the tower, all whatever mini force it is. Which also means that he's a bit closer to that coffee break.
Well, we're going to see what the coffee break brought us, and it is just a piece of heart.
Go ahead, taking that death warp out of here. I don't blame him.
No, because that'll get him up to the front quicker. He's going to run on over straight to Spiral Cave and then kind of see where they go from there. There is some options. They haven't been to Ice Rod Cave yet. We know that's really not anything, but there is the option as well to go ahead and flute on over and maybe check out Desert.
Yes, and while he's exiting, Corbin's getting bounced off of Moldorm. Moldorm, that troll dorm.
Yeah, not wanting to be very cooperative for greycorvid today. Floyd had a really clean fight, though.
Man, some of those hits with Floyd, I thought that he was definitely going to get bounced off. So, fun fact about Moldorm, the middle of his body is not, you won't get bounced off of.
Really? I did not know that. Spiral Cave, just a big 20. Wouldn't doubt now that we're going to go see Gina, go see what's on the desert ledge.
Or maybe even go to Eastern area.
Yeah, because, we haven't seen what's in the back of Saha's closet. Or it looks like the back of Escape, actually, as well. And now that we do have a weapon, we could see the front of Escape, too.
And we have a fire source, so we could technically go into Dark Cross of Escape.
Yeah, it is in logic. We have seen the map already, so it depends on if you do see the key back here. There it is.
All right, dude. We are going to see Floyd do the back of Escape in the dark with no sword, but he does have hook shot and knows where those lamps are. That's why this is in logic, because there are lamps in here.
Meanwhile, on the other side, greycorvid taking a death down in the basement. He didn't get the clip just right into the pegs and had to fight those off. And it looks like he is going to take another trip down there.
Yeah, if you don't get that coffee break just right, that will happen. I know that's happened to me a lot. I'm not ashamed to admit that.
Sometimes it can be very finicky where you stand, and he gets it this time. As you see, just a heart in the Dark Cross. So now Floyd does have a couple of options to see what they do, and it is going to be the front of Escape this time.
Yes, and just to call out, we are a moon pearl away from being able to fully access Dark World. Unless I just want to do some pseudo super buddy stuff in Dark World, which is not really feasible right now. But once we get that Moon Pearl, I imagine that they will be quickly heading into Dark World.
Yeah, they don't really have too many options left in the light world. Actually, I take that back. They got a lot they can still do. We still have all of the eastern area. We have desert. Still quite a few checks before that comes into play, though.
Like getting the last two chests in here, seeing what is in the rest of this gate. As Floyd is making, or Corvid's making his way over to Spiral Cave.
Someone in chat mentioned doing escape before fully clearable desert. We don't know if desert is clearable just yet. Still could be boots locked.
And I imagine that they'll probably hold off on desert a little bit, even though it is really desirable. They might hold off on it a bit just because it is a pendant. It is green pendant, but it is a pendant.
Getting the flute though, and getting oh, don't save and quit just yet. There you go. And there's our Moon Pearl. Doesn't matter anyways.
So, do we see a trip into Dark World, or will we go to? Will we go to the eastern area?
No, I think the call here is go straight to Village of Outcast and see what you can find there.
Which it looks like that's exactly what's getting ready to happen right now.
Something I'm so interested though is getting the book and getting the book that early, along with the flute, might be kind of pushing you a little bit towards that desert area. Might be seeing something maybe on the ledge.
That would be interesting to see if that's going to be the case. And Corvid already making use of that mountain save point, getting the quick refill and flute.
And here's our map check. It looks like it is going to be Pod and Ice that are our last two pendants.
Oh, we have a pendant pod. We have a pendant pod.
So there's something there, obviously.
Floyd heading into Skull Woods, which is clearable.
Clearable, but only 5 hearts.
5 hearts, no sword. I mean, hammer strats are a thing, but hammer strats.
It's one of those things that they might be able to pull off, but I would not like to do. They do have the fire rod. They do have a green potion that'll help out. So actually, maybe not so bad going in there.
And chat is making a good point. You do actually need
a
sword to get into the back.
That bi-weekly speed kind of screwed me up with being swordless and just being able to run right back there.
Yeah, I still need to play that.
You do. It's a terrible seed, so you should definitely play it.
What's the Gomo podcast puts out with the release of each episode.
No, Lumaga is right. Pendant Pod is always the play.
More often than not, it is. Mainly because it's such an item-dense dungeon that there's bound to be something in there.
Is it a crystal? Okay, you're not going to find anything in there. Is it a pendant? Oh man, it's got your go mode.
I don't know. The last seed I had, there's actually like value in a crystal pod. So it's hit or miss when it's a crystal. When it's a pendant, you always have to go in there. Oh my word, Floyd found flippers.
Flippers is always pretty to see. Gonna get you through swamp. Don't need to go to ice, possibly. We'll see about that though.
But those flippers are definitely required for this seed.
Oh,
If
for
there was a way that you could fake Flipper Swamp, I'm pretty sure our runners would have done. We would have found a way to do it by now.
and there's our second item as well, another bottle.
All right, so I see Floyd just noping out of here, probably going down the Village of Outcast, checking all those items down there.
The item in Dark Cross, Dark Maze, as you said, was a just a piece of heart, I believe.
Yes, it was. And Floyd is not heading that way. Looks like he's going. They're going to go see what is on Bumper Ledge.
Yeah, not a bad idea. It's the shovel, another little bit of a fetch quest. Greycorvid did go to Back of Escape as well, picked up their Moon Pearl, and now they're heading on over to the portal over here. Going to go check out Hype Cave first, and kind of go backwards.
Yes, and with the hammer, they could technically route in Desert Ledge, but I don't imagine that happening.
No, might see Hype Cave, and then maybe on over to the Pyramid, and then maybe over into Pod. They do got a bottle, so they could bottle glitch.
Ooh, that is true. And there is magic powder. What do you know?
Oh, and some blue mail as well. Safety is always a wonderful thing, and the Rando ring.
Floyd picking up some red goo. I wonder if they're planning on bottle glitching as well, if needed, or just for health.
It depends. They might head on into Thieves Town. Might be nice to have. You're only on 5 hearts. Stuff in there hurts.
Oh yes, it hurts a lot.
It looks like we're not going to see the pod play from greycorvid. He's going the southern route. Going to go hit up the Haunted Grove and Stumpy and into the Dig Game. No access yet from this side, though, into Village of Outcast. But does get Ice Rod.
It's Ice Rod. So, no Ice Rod hunt today. Stumpy was generous enough to make us all cool.
I appreciate that, since I said that Turtle Rock was going to be a pendant.
All right, so we do have Floyd in Thieves Town.
And the dig game is 50 rupees.
3 digs for money.
Not too bad to see. I mean, it's better than wasting your time, and it's a big 20. Instead, you get it done, out of the way, 3 digs, you're done.
And that's just it. The name of the game is Speed, because this is a race.
There's our Titan's Mitts.
French vanilla Titan's Mitts at that. So I could see Floyd, after leaving Village of Outcast, or leaving Thieves Town, probably going and doing the Smith chain to at least, if we don't find Mirror, rescuing the Smith, save it, quitting, and going, turning it in.
Over on greycorvid's side, though, just going to go straight on over and use the powder.
Yeah, we got that powder, I believe in Hype Cave, so Floyd won't get that until much later.
And 300 rupees.
This is a rich seed.
You know what? I'm always for that. They haven't found many hearts just yet. They have the flippers, so now we do have King Zora in Logic. Nice to have some of that money. Especially buy some potions later on.
Yeah, powder was in Hype Cave, and Floyd hasn't gotten over there yet. And we still don't have a sword. So Floyd going through Thieves Town, I'm really hoping they find the sword in here, just because that blonde fight, even though it is doable with the hammer, it's gonna be much harder. Cause as far as I know, there's not really a script for blind with hammer.
I mean, for some of the topper tier racers, they kind of just know it. Um, Myself, it's not easy. I did it the first time this week with the swordless seed for the bi-weekly seed, but with the way these two runners are, I would not be surprised to see them knowing how to do it and doing it very efficiently.
It looks like Corvid's taking a similar path to, with Floyd, with doing the back of Skull was before heading to the front.
Yeah, so far these two have been really similar on what they've done. The only difference so far has been greycorvid doing hype cave into the dig game, and on the other side, Floyd skipped what was it, ice rod cave.
It looks like we could potentially have an item in the big chest here. Or they're just gonna go. They have a key. Oh, Floyd just realized he had a key and headed back to the basement to go cash in that key, see what's on the big chest.
Yeah, I thought they were going to be making a gamble and just hoping that the last item was on blind, but we are going to go check this out now. And we're recorded because it's Samaria.
Good thing you went back, cause that is definitely going to be required for this seed, and also for breaking the game.
Yeah, because somebody mentioned in chat, that Ice Palace is in Logic right now. That is going to help a ton. Don't have to worry about the bomb jump. Just Icebreaker and call it a day.
All right, let's see how Floyd's going to do with this this hammer strat blonde fight.
Going with one of my favorite strats.
Oh, Candace and Mario strat.
Honestly, it's one of the funnest ways, I think, to do the blind fight. And doing a great job with it so far.
God, just line up with his head. Let blind do all the work for you. It's so nice.
That red potion coming into play as well. Still needs to be careful. One more hit. Almost got it. Down to his final heart and manages to pull it out. What a great fight.
So clutch right there. So clutch.
Man, my heart was racing on that. That was a super close fight. Having just 6 hearts, no sword, that is a tough fight to pull off.
Yeah, Link to the Past, Ken. So Mario was in Big Chest in Thieves Town, yes.
Looks like Floyd can turn around real quick and do some hammer pegs.
And without the boots, we will see a long way of doing this.
It's been so long, you kind of forget that there's another way to do this. Okay, Floyd almost walking away. And
it's
awarded with some arrows.
It's a good thing that Floyd did not. That is a definite required item as well. So we now have the bow. So I wonder how soon we'll be heading over to Eastern area now.
Oh, definitely, exactly right now. Floyd is probably going to drop down, head on over, do the race game, do Stumpy, do Hype Cave, maybe check the pyramid area and see what's on the ledge, and then immediately pod is definitely somewhere to go check. After picking up your 50 rupees.
Floyd getting a little bit more money, just throwing that out there. And he's got the flute equipped. I don't think this is inverted to you. As far as I know, it's not inverted.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe might not be going this way just yet. Possibly gonna go pick up Jeremiah. He's a good friend of mine. And then maybe taking him on a little tour, and then saving and quitting and heading back.
Could be.
And over on the other side, greycorvid picking up their mitts. Going to be following pretty close behind now.
And we have Floyd catching the cold here. So I'll predict, just because of how Floyd is going, that Floyd is now heading over to Hype Cave, and we'll probably save and quit from there. You probably just say all that. I just want to say it again.
Oh, you're fine. No, that probably is what he's going to be doing. I mean, you have the hammer, so if you do it this way, go ahead and grab the chest, save and quit, flute to 7, turn that in. You already have the flute, you have the hammer. It's super easy to just head back that way. Or they might just want to go ahead and do Eastern as well, because that is in logic now. Now, maybe not completely, because there is going to be one chest out of logic, but that's like the first dark room that you find out how to do. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them just hop in there and get it done and taken care of. As long as the big key isn't in that chest in the back, then the dungeon is considered in logic, because they have the fire rod.
Yeah, can I just say, kind of off topic, it's throwing me off Floyd's sprite, because when in green mail it was blue, and now he's in blue mail and it's green.
I did not notice that. Wow. See, the sprite that I use, it's super easy, because green mail is a green Yoshi and blue mail is a blue Yoshi, etc. And there's the mirror. Wow, what a galaxy brain play. They're going to be able to just flute over, head to the dark world. Probably going to be doing, the purple chest first, no doubt, but been able to route in now Eastern and Pod together. What a great play.
Or head back up the mountain, get that sword, and then go over there. Because, sword.
Yeah, kind of wondering when we are going to be seeing a sword. Now, we do know where the first one is, but I don't think you're going to want to, head up the mountain just for that at this point.
I mean, you could head up the mountain and then also go to Dark Death Mountain when you do that.
Yeah, they do have that option. We are going to be seeing what the medallion is now for Meyer. And probably what's over in Desert Ledge as well.
Corbet's getting ready to pick up his Canis and Mario. And then we'll have to do... that's a Quake medallion also for Meyer. Floyd's about to do his... Or greycorvid's about to do their... Swordless Blind.
They do got some Mario. We'll see what strats they decide to go with. Now, they did not pick up the red potion like Floyd did, so not going to have as much safety, unfortunately. Clean so far, as we see just a piece of heart on Desert Ledge. And it is going to be Canis Mario strats.
No, do have to remember that Floyd does have one more mel than, or Corvid had one more mel than Floyd in going into blind. So it's not going to hurt as much for Corvid.
Just 2 hits away now. One more as we picking up silvers over on Floyd's side. Really clean fight by Corvid right there. That was very beautifully done.
And she gets the KS and Mario podcast as prize.
Let's see what Agina is hiding for us now, and it is Big 20.
All right, looks like Corvus going to be taking the same route, getting the vanity item from the Smiths, and see what they do. Now let's see where Floyd's going. Where is Floyd going to flute?
Corbett as well here in Hammerpeg is going to get that first bow as well. It looks like we're actually going to be skipping Pod for now and just going to be doing Eastern.
It looks like they're not even going to go to see what Salt Shaker has. Looks like going straight in. Oh, going straight into Eastern. And I'm kind of shocked that Corbett did not do the Smiths.
That's going to hurt a lot. But I mean, it's one of those things that you tend to not. A lot of people tend to not want to do the Smith chain if you don't have the mirror. It's unfortunate when one of those times it happens to be that they have the mirror. Now we're going to get some East Death Mountain checks. It might lead them a little bit closer there, but we'll see. Now we did see the big key up front, so that does mean that the Armos Knights are in Logic now.
Yes, and that's very good. Hopefully we'll see 2 items in the front and then just go straight back. And here comes the value of having the hook shot in Eastern. Just skip like 2 rooms and go straight to the chest over here. So we're getting a first ticket Dark Death Mountain checks over here on the Corvette side, seeing what we get. Now we know it's not the mirror. Corvette's probably thinking the mirror's up here, but we know it's not already. We have a heart and we have Quake.
Yeah, that is really nice. They haven't been over to Meyer yet, but now they do have the pendant for it. Or medallion, I should say.
Yeah, they're probably waiting to find that mirror before heading over to that area. And for T-Rot, it's Ether, so we have both medallions. There we go.
There's our lamp. There's a Bombos. There's a bottle. Can we hit 4 for 4? No.
Bum, bum, bum.
So close. No, that's some really awesome pickups, though, getting that lamp.
All right, we're sending Corbett Thoughts to go do Smith Chain. Will they do it? We're not sure.
We're heading on over to Eastern.
Yes, and Floyd's got a slight advantage with having silvers. But we have Floyd getting his third crystal in 42 minutes.
Yeah, the seed has been going really awesome for them so far. Really taking a look at it, you know, once Floyd actually picks up his lamp, That's go mode. Well, they need their Quake as well.
Yes, but once Floyd goes up Dark Death Mountain, he'll hit go mode.
Yeah, exactly. We know where all these items are already.
We're at a 42-minute no mode. We know where everything is. Well, technically no, because we need at least one more sword.
That is true.
And that's exactly where Floyd is heading to go get that sword.
Yeah, this is really great for him.
Now, like we said, where is that second sword?
Pod.
So we're having all kinds of calls here. We say there's always a sword and swap for GT. So we'll probably see Master Sword up until GT, probably.
Dude, my race this week, I had 2 swords in GT. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about my sword situation this week.
Oh, be quiet, Darkwing. Just shut up. So, anyways, we're going to be seeing the East Dark Death Mountain for Floyd here. Looks like they're just going to head on over. It was for Turtle Rock. It was Ether, so they'll be able to open that up right away.
Yeah, but I'm curious if they'll actually go through. They'll probably just open and then go do Super Bunny Cave.
Yeah, they don't have the lamp yet, so I wouldn't go in myself. And it's one of those that you kind of want to, save for last, anyways, to loop in to already be up the mountain. Or they could do it now. It's kind of up to them.
Hey, we have a question in chat. Vortex asking, where was Quake? Quake was in Super Bunny Cave, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll find out. I know Bombos was in the Hookshot Cave as well as the lamp and another bubble. So I do think it would be in here that we'll find Quake.
Yes, I believe it was the top chest.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And there it is.
Now, Corvid's going to have a little bit slower time with these Armos Knights. Not having silver, it's going to take 3 arrows per knight. And if they get the red knight, it resets those arrow counts. Oh, and he does.
Super clean fight.
Almost had the quick kill, but it's still a really good fight. No, we're not technically in go mode because we do not have a master sword. We are go mode minus sword.
Dude, you know what? I think I figured out where that other sword is. They need to go to Pod so that they can get the cape and then go to the bumper ledge and pick up the shovel and then go to the dig spot. The seed has been too clean so far. Like, it needs to throw them off just a little.
Okay, do you want to know the ultimate fetch quest chain? We go to Pod, pick up the cape, to pick up the shovel, to pick up the mushroom, to get it.
But the mushroom gives us the boots, which we then have to go into desert, and it's on the torch.
Or we pick up the boots because it's actually on the lumberjacks, because we don't know what's on lumberjacks yet.
God, hold on a second. Do we hate these people that are running because we're throwing some really bad choo-choo their way?
We all want more Rando. Am I right, chat? I mean, look how many people I have up tonight.
Here's actually something interesting. greycorvid going and doing some of the flippers checks. That's something we haven't seen yet on Floyd's side.
Oh, that is true. We have not seen flippers checks yet. And we do have it in chat that that mirror is really not boding well for Corbett just because he doesn't have it yet.
No, that honestly, Floyd finding that early, and Corvid kind of doing everything else in the meantime, is giving Floyd a really nice lead right now.
We are going to get our first sword check though. And we had a question in chat. Would you left side swap for Floyd? I hesitate saying yes because we are looking for a sword, but with us having Diver down, it does make doing left side swamp easier, especially since we do have Cannon Samaria. But
honestly, actually, I'm gonna go the other way and say no. I don't think you do. You're only looking for a sword. There's a lot of different places you're probably going to find one along the way. Now, it does mean you're probably going to have to do some extra checks here and there, but at the same time, you might actually save the time. It might be just a little bit quicker than if you were doing left side swamp.
Yeah, I was getting to that. That's where I was getting to.
Fair enough. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
I was gonna say, as much as it is easier to do left side swamp down with left side diver down, I would still just go ahead and finish out this dungeon.
Well, Zora giving us his heart, but just like last Christmas, we threw it away. Nothing up on Zora this time around.
I mean, just coughs it right up. I mean, we didn't have to say call him off for it.
Now, greycorvid actually looks like he is going to go possibly. No, hold on. I was going to say make the pod play, but they're not fleeting on over to 5.
Pyramid.
Oh, pyramid catfish. And yeah, not taking that left side swamp. Oh, they have actually done. They're going to do the pyramid. I didn't think about that.
Yes, because we did get that Armosite kill done, so that does put Big Bomb in play.
A seed with Eastern and Hera red crystals. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Normally, the seeds I see are Eastern. If it is to Light World crystals, it's Eastern and Desert. But hey, it's good to have Eastern and Hera, because those are two of the quicker dungeons in this game.
Oh, 100%.
Getting our first check of the pyramid this game. And just a little love. Yeah, I was quite confused as well whenever I saw those. So I'm going to Big Bombs. Like, we're under an hour in and we're getting Big Bomb.
I wish I had a ladder seed recently than an early pyramid was actually the call that gave me my first bow. It's a weird seed. Unfortunately, this time, though, the pyramid fairy not giving them anything. Nothing on the pyramid going to help them out this time. We do still have the catfish check. And we'll see if they decide maybe to turn around and do pod. But really, we know that play. They need to go do the Smith chain.
Now, I am... we are getting a slideshow presentation because Floyd is doing swordless strat, which if you just charge up a spin before hooking the puffs, you will get the kill on it, so, which is just a slightly bit faster.
But it's fighter sword, so I don't think it actually does damage.
Yeah, if you spin, the fighter sword will actually kill the puff.
Gotcha.
I have experience of this recently. A fighter sword spin will kill the puff.
What chat? You might be able to help me out with this. I'm trying to get that silver arrow shot. Just need to turn to the other side. Almost got it. So close. I lost my question in a minute. There we go. And that is going to be pod, or excuse me, not pod. Swamp going down. Anyways, I'm trying to figure out what sprite is Floyd using.
I'm actually curious of what sprite both of our runners are using. Yeah, IP confirming that fighter spin kills is faster than menu strats.
We're getting a quick check inside to Desert as well. Floyd, not sure if they're going to be going over to Meyer or maybe checking Desert. My guess is just going straight to Meyer. Yeah. You've got everything you need for it. Might as well go for it. I mean, outside, really all we're looking for at this point is a sword, and that's go mode.
And Floyd smartly taking down the murder dactyl before opening, because it is Quake Medallion.
So we are not boots locked here in Desert. Did get the key, did get the big big key. Didn't see what was on the torch just yet, though. Yeah, Grim, I agree right there. It is gonna be a minute. I was actually looking at chat. What was on the torch right there?
Yeah, it was a dungeon item.
So if that was an item, then another item there in oh, never mind.
So will Corvid actually finish Desert, since it is that green pendant?
Looks like they're going for it. Got the hammer, got the fire rod. It's not going to be that hard to finish out the boss, but really wish they would just head on back to Kakariko and get that mirror.
I know that for sure.
It's also never a fun feeling when you're 56 minutes in and you still don't have a sword, and you're kind of starting to run out of some places. Especially when you know where one is sitting right now, but you haven't been to the place that you need to go to get that sword yet. Of course, we're talking about on Spectacle Rock is sitting the first sword. Looks like Floyd, though, going to be leaving the cutscene chest for now.
I just had a devious thought in my brain.
Oh, please, Mocha, please do share.
What if the other two? Well, what if the other sword? Let's just say that it's in the back of or in the very top of the GT, okay? And our runners check pad, and it's vanilla sword.
It's about right for some of the seeds we've seen through this tournament. I don't think either way we'll be seeing a pet check, though.
I mean, they got book. Skull Woods is a crystal, so it's possible we could see it.
Maybe on greycorvid's side, I really don't think Floyd is going to be worrying too much about that.
IP, I totally agree with you. Definitely go through GT before pulling pad.
You know, I did a blind ped pull last night. Didn't work out. Not at all. It was fun though. I do kind of want to see what this green pendant is going to be as well. Have we even seen the back of Saha's closet just yet? And we have. And it's going to be the bug net. So at least when they get a little further on, they've got some extra safeties, can pull in some of those fairies, but definitely not the item you want to see if you went ahead and completely cleared that out.
We have Corvid going into Marshed. I'm curious now if Corvid gets does this and gets the mirror, we go check the port cave.
You might just do it real quick before you do Mire. It's not going to take that long to do. So I could definitely still see greycorvid getting the silvers, but it looks like Pod now is where greycorvid is heading.
So this is going to be our first pod dip tonight, and we are looking for a sword, and Corvid is looking for mirror as well.
Are we going to Palace? Yeah. No, we're not. We're actually going to go get an upgrade for bombs or arrows. Probably both.
Yes. Fun fact, when you get the upgrade, it refills everything.
Yeah, that's really nice. I'm not going to lie. I actually missed seeing the upgrade in the item pool.
It was nice to see that.
I understand why they did away with it, but I do miss it.
Just replace all the bombs and the arrows with your upgrades. There you go.
So Floyd should have some fun here. Now they do still have that green potion, the green goo, from really super early in the seed. So they're going to be able to go just straight to the back of Skull Woods, straight to Mothula. Have plenty of magic to use with that fire rod and the hammer if you still need it.
Yeah, we do have hammer, but we also have a sword if they want to get up close and personal with the moth.
But just a fire sword.
Hey, it's still a little bit further away than hammer. Just a little bit.
Ooh, almost a fall there on Floyd's side.
I thought Floyd was going to walk away and miss that last torch, but they got it. They got it.
Floyd has been very ambitious this seed and almost walked away from a couple of checks, including we saw them when they went to hammer pegs earlier, did all the pegs and then walked away. Oh, they've actually gotten extra because they did stop and get some potions, so they've got the blue goo as well. This is actually going to be a super easy fight for them.
Oh, and Floyd getting kind of trolled by the spikes getting in the way of hitting Moth.
Yeah, they do got to kind of watch out for that. They're at least good on health. They're still good on almost everything. Unfortunately, some iframes there. Do need to move over to the hammer. One shot. That's done. We've only got one more dungeon to go. Do you think we find a sword in Turtle Rock?
I don't know, but I did just see Floyd menu over to Mirror. So we'll see Mirror go to what that is, or Mirror go up the mountain. Probably Mirror go up the mountain.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I mean, even if you kind of just want to check it to see what it is, like somebody, I think it was IP that mentioned earlier, you're definitely going to go through Turtle Rock before even thinking about clearing out the rest to pull the pedestal.
And I was just wrong on both counts. It's Mirror get blue goo.
Yeah, but you're probably right that just after it is to go straight up the mountain. Over on greycorvid's side, is he setting up for a hammer, Young?
That's what it looks like.
They are. Very nice. Mocha, I think this is the next thing we need to learn.
Yes, Hammer Up is, if I'm not mistaken, a pixel perfect glitch, clipping you into the rail to get you over into that big key chest, saving you a key. Also, a couple screen transitions.
Yeah, that was really nicely done. Took a couple of extra pause buffers, but managed to pull it off. And there is an extra sword. But they don't have the mirror yet, so they can't get the other sword. We still need to see them go to the smith chain. I would not doubt that every other sword is in pod. Just every other check that we have now is just going to be a sword. Damn logic. Screw logic. It's just everything is a sword now. Okay, I was wrong, but still.
100% swords, right?
Everything's a sword now. No, I have no doubt there's at least one sword in T-Rock, if not at least one sword in Ganon's Tower. You know, we know where the second one is. There's still two more that we need to find. There's got to be something that we can find here.
Yes, and greycorvid with one of my most favorite tricks I've learned in this tournament is just turning your back to those beetles and just popping them off when you jump down. It's so satisfying. Almost as satisfying as the Wish Rovers in GT.
It is coming down to the wire, though. You really hope to find something here. Now, they can at least go through here, go through Ganon's Tower, and then, if anything, as soon as you're done with GT, and you still haven't found that other sword, at least your first thought might be, let's go to Pod, and you're going to be able to find one there and finish it out.
Yeah, and as we said so much earlier tonight, Pod always has something of value in there.
Is it a crystal? It's cool. There's nothing there. Is it a pendant? Yeah, there's something for you. In this case, though, the only thing we found in there has been the sword. Possibly something on the Helmelsorg King, though, as greycorvid gets that set up. 17 shots on the mask.
Ooh, and accidentally getting eaten by it. And oh my word, Floyd is having the blocks eaten by the chain chomps.
Oh, it
Floyd eats a death.
That was actually really nice on greycorvid's side. It's really nice when Helmelsorg King stops to swing the tail. You get a really nice opportunity to throw about 5 or 6 arrows into his forehead. Just coming out of it, though, with red mail.
So that's max mail protection for greycorvid. It's going to feel nice being protected that much. But and he did get a sword out of it as well. So we're going to see where he goes now. Maybe the smith chain.
We need... Oh, and another death on Floyd's side. That's really fortunate right now that he just has, you know, a decent lead right now, that those aren't going to be hurting him. But as the runner, both of those deaths do not make you feel good. And well, we could possibly be seeing them going over to check what's on, what is on the pedestal. But hopefully, right now we're actually going to be seeing greycorvid go and pick up Jeremiah and get that mirror.
I'm surprised though that he has Titan specs and didn't go the south way. So this might be a pet check.
That's why the first thing I mentioned was ped, and that's what we're going to be seeing. It's going to be a sword. Get your guesses in chat. What do we got? Just couch cash.
Sad trombone dot. Wait.
Wah, wah, wah. That wasn't cool. That was kind of jerky. I apologize. But we are going to be heading into Mire now. They do everything they need to finish that out. Actually, really wishing the situation, since you only have the one sword, you kind of wish that you had those silvers. But as we know, those are over in Checkerboard Cave, and you definitely need the mirror for that.
I'm curious about something.
What's that?
I'm curious if they didn't do... If they think that they might have actually mismarked something on Corvid's side. I wonder if they had planned to do the Smith chain, but whenever they saved quit out, I'm not sure.
It could be. Maybe it's one of those things. I find myself sometimes on my tracker. So I use a map tracker as well. You plan ahead. Okay, I'm going to be doing this, this, and this. So you take the opportunity when maybe you're just doing some overworld movement, and mark off a bunch of things. And occasionally you do hit something you didn't mean to, or you planned to do, and suddenly you didn't. Hopefully that's not the case here, and it's just one of those, let's wait for me. Fortunately, though, they got the mirror.
Yeah, we have chat saying that it's still green on the tracker, so they probably just, and we have someone saying they probably just wrote it off since there is no mirror.
And that happens too. You know, early on, you kind of... Something that I was told by some of my mentors was, early on, you want to leave it and wait for mirror. If it's getting a little bit later in the seed, maybe you want to go ahead and just do it, even without mirror.
Yeah, and Chad's also pointing out that
there's another sword that is officially go mode now at 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 50 seconds. And just a perfect place to get it in Turtle Rock. You don't need to worry about Laser Bridge. You don't need to worry about anything else. You're on your final crystal and you finally hit that final go mode. That is a great feeling to have. And Floyd's got to be feeling good right now.
We do have to worry about Laser Bridge because we need a key.
Oh, we do need a key still. Dang it, I had that awesome speech too.
But we don't have to worry about checking all the chests in Laser Bridge unless it's in one of those middle chests. But still. And as I was saying, Chad is also pointing out that it's always a good idea, generally, to check do your crystal dungeons just in case progression is in there. Plus, you can get a crystal as well. And first chest all key. Now we're hoping for more swords and more health. And
yeah, that health is really nice. Even more health. Oh man, and it looks like are they going to go for that final one? Yeah. You know that's potion money. So that's honestly, at this stage of the game, outside of finding another sword on Laser Bridge, that's probably like the best you could have found. You found that key on the first shot. You found 2 hearts. You've got so much extra safety now going into this fight. Man, that's an awesome Laser Bridge.
Yes, and I believe Floyd has some blue potions.
I think he has 1. There's 1 head down. He might need it as well. It takes a couple of misses there. We're going to see what's in the cutscene chest now. Single rupee. That ice kind of really hurts in this spot.
Yeah, I can't remember who it suggested, but in one of the chats earlier this week, someone has said, if you're doing hammertronics to get the ice head first. I can't remember who said that.
Someone my race last night, because that's what Worldwide Wimpy told me. His thing was go ahead and a really great hammer fight there on the final neck of Trinex for Floyd. As I'm going to shut up because, hey, we got a little thing we got to do because it is time for the Ganon's Tower, the GT game. Mocha, you put your thing in the chat way too early. There are 22 checks in Ganon's Tower for the big key. Hold on a second. All right, I need to put mine so I can like hurry up and just hit enter when it opens up. And Boots actually there. I'm like looking, trying to. Crap, did I get mine? No, Leoria got it first. Dang it. Somebody got me with Boots. Hey, there are 22 checks. 1 to 22. Where do you think the big key is going to be? Put it in chat.
Yeah, I initially put 3 just because we got Boots just then. And I was thinking, hey, it could be Bob's chest. I have Bob's torch that could be on. It's like, if they go left, that means that Bob is first. If it's on Bob. So my guess is Bob's torch.
Yeah, but you know what? You still wouldn't win because Link to the Past Ken put 2. You got sniped. But it is going to be first going over to Hope Room. Number 1 is bombs. Number 2 is a small key.
And we are going to see going straight right. As Corvid is fighting Viddy, and with no blue cane, no cape, going to have to do spins in the corner.
Yeah, not even a anything really. Wow, this is a rough fight. I mean, this on a fighter sword is going to take forever. The hitbox on the hammer is just terrible. Great refill right there, though, for Floyd. Thankfully, greycorvid did have, they literally just picked that up. Number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. So,
Corvid switching with bomb strats, which is not a bad idea.
No, not at all. This is actually a good pivot in the strategy. You tried one thing, it was kind of having a hard time. Okay, let's kind of switch it up a little bit and get a little bit more damage in there.
Wait, did you say that it was a good pivot?
Yes, I did.
I had to do it.
I know you did. That's why we're friends. Only down to one more bomb, though. They're going to have to go back to some alternate strats. Let's see here. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10. Down to 3 hearts on greycorvid's side. Got to be really careful here. 1, 2, 3. Just about 6 more puffs still left, or eyeballs. That was 9. I'm sorry. Number 10 right there.
Doing very well with fodder sword on Viddy.
Down to 1 heart.
As soon as I say that, he gets hit.
$12 was firepower. I'm screwing this up completely, trying to like watch both screens at once.
Well, we're getting keys, just not the right key.
Just 2 more eyes. This is getting really close on greycorvid's side. Oh, and takes a death, walking a little too far up and taking some damage. Another fairy, though! What a twist as we find the big key on Floyd's side.
Oh man, what luck that is right there, finding that big key there and also getting that fairy right there. Now it's going to get a little bit tougher because those eyeballs are going to start moving faster, and that lightning is going to start coming in faster too.
Oh, hey. I actually guessed correctly this time.
Oh, look at you. The Leoria of Light is the winner of the Big Key Guessing Game. Good job, Leoria. 8 arrow shots with the wooden arrows, takes down Viddy, and Freddie Corvid gets a key for that.
Man, like, you spend so much time on Vitreous with the fighter sword, with the hammer, having used 2 fairies, and then just, like, nothing happens at all. You're able to take down Vitreous. Like, it's such a weird fight because that first phase takes you 20 minutes, and then, just the actual main boss is, super easy.
Where is Corvid? Okay, so Floyd's going to go refill his health.
And I think greycorvid is going to Dark Cross.
No, yeah, greycorvid did not check Dark Cross because he did not have the lamp at the time. And did not want to use fire rod to light the torches.
I mean, it's an orphan check that happens a lot. It's just one of those that we can see it, you know, because we know where they should be going now. But it's definitely understandable thinking, oh crap, did I miss something here? And, you know, like Grim Legend just said in chat, man, sometimes you just get randoed, and that's kind of what we're seeing here. Sometimes your seed just makes you do something that's against the general strat of what most people do, and that's kind of what happened here.
Yeah, it is unfortunate here. And I completely understand what's happening. Floyd gonna nope, wait, okay. Gonna powder this anti-fairy. But
yeah, hit left one too many times. Right, I should say.
Yeah, and now Floyd's pattern's gonna be completely off because fun fact about that, if you take too long to get into this room, the fight actually technically starts in that room.
Is that why there's sometimes where like the land molas glitch out and stuff?
Yes. I mean, if you want to call it glitch, but yeah. The fight technically starts in that room.
That makes some sense then, because sometimes you get that fairy, and then land molas decide to like do weird things. Like I know that it sets their position, and kind of takes some of the rando out of their, you know, I should say the RNG out of it, but sometimes just their sprites do weird things. On the right, though, we do see greycorvid deciding to head on over to Turtle Rock. They are going to get their Master Sword. They're going to be happy about that, at least. That will help them a little bit in this search for the mirror.
Again, I can understand why they're doing this, trying to do all your crystal dungeons before you do overall checks. But in this case, it's we know that it's not going to be in there, but it could be in their mind.
Definitely. Floyd is going to be doing some checks here. There's 3 chests in this top area that they're going to try to find another sword in. The first 2, not doing it, though. On greycorvid's side, one thing to mention, as far as like finding silvers or anything, a heart there, and whoa, what a time to find the sank heart. Lucking out there. But what I was gonna say is one of the unfortunate things about doing Mire when greycorvid did is I doubt we're gonna see them actually go to Checkerboard Cave and get those silvers.
Yeah, and that's going to be very unfortunate, just because that's going to make the rest of these dungeons so much quicker.
Really clean Moldarm 2 fight as well by Floyd. That floor right there really sucks when you're trying to do hammer strats. So really great job getting that done and making it look easy.
And getting the dash through the ice spike bumper rooms, making that look easy as well.
Yeah, I hate that room.
Especially without a cape. So we have some agonometry on our hands right now.
Gets a single on the first. Single on the second. Would have been a double if they didn't get the blue balls.
Just setting up for the triple right here.
Well, oh, almost a double. Sometimes you swing just a little bit too early. There is a double, though. That's going to finish out Aga 2. And we're on to Ganon.
Now, do we see Floyd mirroring to go get potions? I'm going to say probably so.
No, I don't think so. Floyd is a really great runner. They might even have one potion left already. I'm not sure about their potion count. If you didn't have the silvers, maybe. Looks like they're going to go possibly at least. No, maybe just checking and seeing what's up there. Maybe go get the fairy that's in the tree down there. No, they just wanted to see. Maybe there's a sword there. They hadn't checked this area yet. Maybe just to the heart though. So, but yeah, they're very great. They're a really good runner. There's a reason they're the number 2 seed. So they're very comfortable in this situation. They at least have the silvers. Now, maybe if you were going to be doing silverless, it's a different story. But with the silvers, I don't think there's a need. I think they're going to be all right.
Now, here's the thing to think about. Floyd doesn't have a cape. So that's going to make this fight just a little bit tougher, especially when the fire bats start coming out.
That is true.
But Floyd getting into that phase 2 with the fire bats, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I mean it's not going to be an easy fight. I mean we've all been at a Master Sword Ganon before, so we know it's not going to be easy. But no doubt in my mind that Floyd's going to be able to pull this off.
Yes, Floyd is as he says, the 2nd seed in this tournament.
Once they can get through and get to phase 3, I think it's just going to be a breeze. They are trying to be a little bit careful, though. They are at half health. Don't blame them for that.
No, I am curious, as we said before. They've already used that first blue potion. Do they have a 2nd, 3rd, 4th one? Because they do have full bottles.
I think they might be down to maybe 1 potion left. And it looks like they're going there right now. This could be the last one. I honestly think that was the final one that they have.
So definitely have to be careful. Still on green Mel because the Mel upgrades are in places that Floyd did not go.
Yeah, that is a really good point, dude.
So Floyd's going to have to be really careful going through this Ganon fight. And ooh, those are some good dodges there.
Yeah, doing a great job. Starting to be a little bit more cautious. Know that they're really close to getting into phase 3.
Ooh, bad circle there for Floyd on that one.
Oh yeah, somebody in chat, Adilor bringing up you're getting trolled by the sprite colors again. It is blue mail for Floyd.
See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean.
Oh, and there we go, phase 3.
And unlike Tempered and Gold Sword, you have to spin on Ganon to get the hit on him. So we're seeing Floyd wait till Ganon's actually, hopefully still, before we see that spin go off. Oh no, Silver.
One true weakness. No potion or no torch glitch. Not going to be too bad though. Got the silvers. Shouldn't be too hard. Should get a double here. Only one for the single though.
Yeah, I don't blame him there, especially with how close Ganon was to that edge. May not have actually gotten the double.
Yeah, that is a good point. But this should be the final shot right here. No, just got knocked a little too far away.
Okay, has to get it here. And this is probably going to be the last hit. And it is.
That it is. Get those GGs in chat. Got across the bridge, and Floyd is going to be moving on to round 2 of the gold brackets of the Go Mode Podcast Mentor Tournament 2020. Crosses the bridge and finishes with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 58 seconds. And scene.
Put those GGs in chat for Floyd. Want to see if we're going to get them in for an interview, Floyd and mentor gammachuu. GGs for them.
Yeah, that was a really great run by Floyd. Honestly, that entire seed came down to just finding that mirror 100%, and be interested to kind of see how they felt after getting it. Did they feel really far ahead? Kind of that's my first thought that I want to ask about, and we'll see if we can get them in here for it. Meanwhile, we do got a Trinex fight. Greycorvid about to get his boots. Trying to just finish it off with some fire rod shots.
That's actually not a bad plan.
And it works.
Especially with half magic, that's not a bad idea. Just only because that fire rod does so much damage as compared to, you know, potentially getting hit and just missing the cycle.
And that is going to finish off the fight for Greycorvid. Going to pick up those boots.
I'm just going to say this. That could lead Corvid into doing all those boots checks.
Yeah, true. It actually looks like Greycorvid is going to be calling it after that fight. Did decide to forfeit. So we'll see if we can get Greycorvid in here as well and get some of his thoughts as well. Overall, you know, outside of the mirror, Greycorvid actually played really great. It's just unfortunate for him that Floyd found the one thing he needed to do that early. You know, I think like I said, Greycorvid either way played it really great, made a lot of good checks, really worked on getting check density, which is I know so many mentors throughout, start to get the hiccups. So many mentors throughout the races have really been trying to hammer that into a lot of us, is really stick with check density. And I think that's really what he did, and really ran it, you know, for the most part, really well. We can sit here and say, well, we know he needed to do this, but there's still a lot of us that would have made the same decisions.
Yeah, and I can see go ahead and save quitting out of that hammer, that pet cave, just because the bow was in there, and going ahead and getting, that's where the bow was, getting your pod and your Easter done, just because you got the bow. But the convenience is going ahead and getting that your smiths done while you're in the area. So I can see it done either way.
Yeah, pretty much. So we're going to be getting Floyd and gammachuu in here in just a second. There is the both of them. Hey, Floyd, GG, man. Great race.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, GG's.
Now, the first thing that we have to point out is the thing that won you the race was the mirror. How did you feel when you found that that early on something that a lot of other people would have put off.
Yeah, we were just talking about that because we peeked in at the end there and saw he hadn't got mirror yet. That was an interesting find to find it there, but yeah, we were saying with the flute, it was kind of easy to route in, but that was a quick seed.
Yeah,
That really was.
yeah, we hit go mode pretty early on. I believe he only had 2 dungeons completed. We were just at sword mode at that point.
Yeah, without the sword, I think it was like 40 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much. We were sitting here discussing, okay, if he doesn't find one, where can he goes? We're actually joined right now by Freddie and greycorvid. GG to both of you as well.
GG's Floyd.
G. So
Yeah,
it's an ice
GG,
palace, right?
It's an ice palace, right?
No, actually,
What's tonight?
another sword was in pod.
Oh,
no,
sword
no,
and
we
Oh,
pod.
that was the third one.
The sort of pod, which kind of, I think in the end probably screwed us more because
Yeah,
that led us away from Ice Palace.
So yeah, we were looking for the mirror. Where was the mirror?
Oh,
that
mirror
was
was on
Smith's.
yeah,
Oh, it was
blacksmith.
Smith. Okay.
Oh, I told you we should have done Smiths.
Yeah, that's right.
I told you.
That's okay.
Pod
It's fine.
It's okay, it
Pod-
happens.
would have been a smart play if I didn't find a sword. That would have been a good place to go.
Right.
Lots of
No, we
lots
did
of
find a
fights in
sword
there.
for like what, an hour? Or
Did you guys
something?
get second sword out of Turtle Rock then? Or is there another one somewhere?
Yeah, second sword in Turtle Rock.
Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense, yeah. Like we
Yeah,
were
we
in
got
go mode for like an hour basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the mirror, so we went up and got that first sword, and then we got go mode minus the sword in Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, Hookshot Cave was
So-
nice.
Yeah. Hookshot Cave was nice, but yeah, whatever. It's random. It's fine. We just chose the wrong route.
Did you get the joys of Fighter Sword Vidrius yourself?
Oh,
Oh,
no,
we had-
silvers were in checkerboard.
Oh,
Oh,
lovely.
of course they were.
Yeah, I spent
Of
about
course.
5 minutes on Fighter Sword Viddy.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
it
a
was.
tough fight.
It was a
That
rough,
was a
rough
fight.
rough
It
stuff.
was, Hammer,
Oh.
Red Cane, Blind, and yeah, lots of fun this one.
Yeah, that's what I did was hammer Red Cane blind.
Yeah.
No, those are never fun, but it feels satisfying when you end up killing the boss that way.
Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
was a good fight. That's not an easy thing to do.
I wasn't unhappy with my execution at all and stuff. That we just chose the wrong route.
No, that was actually something that we were just talking about. Is with you, greycorvid, you made all the right moves as far as reading the seed. It just unfortunately didn't work out that way. As
Yeah.
the wrong call was something that would have made it right for you.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think that was the original plan, but then found a couple things.
Yeah, I think if we
in-
found the bow and it's like, oh, let's go over to the right.
Oh yeah, the bow. We found the bow, and then that,
Found the
that was
bow,
like,
so
oh, let's just
okay.
go do it. Let's go.
Smith chain, going right.
How did you guys route in the Dark World? Did you go Hype Cave first or Village of Outcasts?
Yeah, we went Hype Cave first. Hype Cave.
Hype
to
Cave,
Stumpy
okay.
To,
Yeah, Hype Cave over to Dig Game, and then did we go straight
after
to
that, Then we went to
Village of Outcasts?
Yeah, after that, Village of Outcasts. Actually, no, we did Skullwoods first and then Village of Outcasts.
Well, yeah, Skull was in the Village of
Yeah,
Outcasts.
we got
Yeah.
the flippers out of Skullwoods.
Gotcha.
Did you beat Skullwoods on your first entrance?
No, we
Nope.
didn't have a sword.
No sword.
Oh, that's right. No sword.
Until an hour and 5
Had
minutes
no
into the
sword.
seed. Out of pod.
that-
Pendant pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that
was-
was nice actually, having no sword and having both Skullwoods items in the front.
Yeah, yeah.
at least.
Yeah, we just had no reason to ever go back to Mafia until we found Mirror, so it's like,
Right.
we'll get to it eventually.
We checked that. I'm like, no. Okay, we'll hand in the screen pendant. No. Okay. Now where are we going? Oh well.
We almost went to desert.
We did go to
but
desert.
we did. Oh, you did? Was anything in
We
there?
went to desert, and was there anything? I don't think there was anything.
Was that half magic or was that pod?
Yeah, no, it's half magic. Actually, yeah, I dropped off the.
Yeah, it was half magic, and then I think Sauce really had nothing, so yeah.
You guys did that before the Moon Pro?
No, we did it
after. We had-
almost last. Like,
Oh,
I think at
okay.
that point we had that, and then Pod, Ice Palace, or Smiths.
Mm.
And it's just so hard to go back to Smith's without me.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. Congratulations again, Floyd. GG.
Yeah, no,
Good luck
GG to
with
you,
the
man.
rest of the tournament. I think you're going to rock it. I think you have a very good chance of winning.
Yeah, I hope so.
The pressure's on now.
Yeah.
pressure's on.
What do you got next next week?
I got a rematch with Caseman. Yeah.
Oh, fun.
That should be good.
Oh,
That
that's gonna
is
be a
that
hype
should be an
match.
awesome game to watch.
Yeah.
That'll be 2 rematches in a row for Caseman because I think you played him last week, right?
No, I actually never played Jason at all.
No, who am I?
Last week. And that
Oh
was-
no, that's right. It was whoever he played this week. He played in week 6.
Okay.
All right. Well, hey, GG to both of you again. Thank you all for making our post game interview super easy and just talking about stuff.
You're welcome.
That's what I live for.
You done enough
I
work.
mean, what?
Hey, no, both of you though, that was really a great race. It really all came down to a decision that most people wouldn't make, and that let Floyd get the mirror super early. greycorvid, once again, you routed it really great. Something we talked about was, a lot of the mentors have really been trying to pound into some of the people density, and that's really what you did is just went for density.
I think Freddie really helped me with that as well. So thank you very much, Freddie, and thank you to all of the mentors.
what we
who
try to
mentored
say.
me. Worldwide Wimpy, Hippo twice, CJ, you've all been fantastic. I've learned a lot from all of you. It's been very thank you.
I've had Wimpy twice, so I definitely feel it for that guy.
Yeah, all the mentors have been great. I can't even think. Let's see, I had Flip Heel, Shireen, CJ. Yeah, probably some others I'm forgetting.
It's all good.
But yeah, no, you guys have been great. I appreciate all the mentors, all the restreamers, the whole crew. You guys
Yeah,
been doing a
huge
good
shout
job.
out to the restreamers and the trackers and the comms. You guys included tracker, like restream, everybody who's been volunteering. It's been fantastic. I know it's a lot of work goes into it and stuff.
Yeah,
but I felt
definitely.
absolutely privileged to participate in this match. Thank you very much for including me on that. And yeah, it's been a blast. Unfortunately, I'm out of it, but that's fine. I get to watch from the sidelines now and cheer on everybody. And, everyone's learned a lot. I've learned a lot. I still have a lot to learn and stuff as well moving forward. So it's been great. Thank you very much.
Yeah, definitely. Did you
We all
did
have
you
more
find the
stuff to learn
boots?
still.
Yeah, we found the boots.
Literally, that's what we did finish right when we saw you finish
Oh,
it was we walked
like-
into Trinex. Literally, the end of the seed was great boots.
Boots, thanks.
All right. Well, hey, we are getting into to the end of the night. Once again, thank you so much to Floyd and greycorvid. Great race. gammachuu and Freddie, thank you so much for being awesome mentors. Make sure to give our runners and our mentors a follow. You can see it there in the chat. Hey, make sure to follow our tracker Adilor, our restreamer, Jere Dudecia. They are both fantastic. Without them, me and Mocha wouldn't be able to sit here and do the commentary. So thank you so much to both of them. Hey, go follow my boy Mocha Jones 10. He's an awesome streamer. He's a lot of fun. I'm okay if you throw me a follow, whatever. But hey, thank you so much for being with us, Mocha. Any final thoughts?
Yes, and also follow the Go Mode podcast and listen to the podcast. It's really amazing. As Darkwing said earlier, it comes out every other Wednesday, and we have an episode should be coming up this coming Wednesday. It's been 2 weeks already. Join the Discord. Lots of amazing people in there. And let's see, when is the next restreamed race?
Oh yeah, I should have had that up already. Let's take a look at that real quick.
Our next restreamed race
Oh, it's tomorrow morning.
an 8 a.m. Eastern time with Diesel Martini versus Kithril. Yeah, I think I pronounced that right.
Yeah, Jerry's going to be involved in that one as well. Big thank you as well to everyone getting up early for that one. Esmar is calming that one, and I know I believe he's a U.S. guy, so that's getting up pretty early for him. That is going to be another great one. That's another from our gold bracket as well. Most of the races we actually have left right now are from the gold bracket, so make sure to head on over to the Discord. and check out all the brackets. So that is going to end it so much. Big thank you again to our tracker, Adilor, to our Restreamer, Jere, for my co-host, Mocha Jones 10. I'm DJDarkwingD. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time for the Go Mode Podcast Mentor Tournament 2020. Remember, as always, be excellent to each other. We'll see you then.
Later, peeps.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.
GG.